MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. The Jays find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Mike Clevenger gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
I know one thing. He looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy, good sneaky fastball, low to mid 90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. Quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently? One sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap in right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter Alonso, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inch?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 1 run. Now to the plate, number 35. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Favorable call in there for a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing except.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, and it's fouled away. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So a runner at first with two away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Ready with the 0-1. Snap throw from the catcher. Ramirez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this. Giancarlo Stanton now. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's 1 for 3.
Giancarlo.
Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Stanton, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7.
Standing in, Luke Mlb. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Zero.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The next 3-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Luplow will get there, and he puts it away to into the box. Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Too high, 1-0.
Roberto Perez.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that, when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him.
Oh, and that's knocked down.
Batting 8.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Jordan Luplow. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 9. The second baseman, Jason.
Set to get his day started, Jason Kipnis, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Indians leading off the inning, Devin Travis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Devin Travis.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fastball well outside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 9.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Past history with Mike Clevenger, he's 1 for 3. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And he fouls this one off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base, You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 6.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Luplow sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as, oh goodness, not ready for that slider at all. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Turner at third with 2 away. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Popped him up. Turner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 32.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Popped straight up. Alonso ranging into shallow right. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 55, Roberto.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2-2 the count. Two out, nobody on. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score holds, it's 3. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
The right fielder.
Now batting, Jordan Luplow.
Jordan.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. So here's Matt Kemp now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the catcher, Luke Mlb. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Softly on a line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Mlb, base runner at first with 1 out. In the dirt here. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
3-1 to him now. Ready with the 3-1. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. This is skied into short left center. Lindor is calling for it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping into the box, number 35. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The designated hitter, number 30.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now
striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dan Otero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Settling in now, Trey Turner, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Trey Turner with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes is in pursuit. It's over his head, and this could possibly tie the game. The relay, and he's back into second here safely.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing too. Otherwise it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge lays off 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. On a line, that's a base hit. Guerrero rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ripped down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The relay, and he's safe.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Mlb.
So striding forward now, Luke Mlb. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And all 3 runners on the move here. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Franmil Reyes.
First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Carlos Santana now, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And that's in there. 2-1. Santana, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Smokes it foul down the line at first. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
So we got him looking there. Roberto Perez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
The 0-2.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
A pause. And the 0-2. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62.
Digging in, Devin Travis. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And it's gone as they add still another. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Adam Simber will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ryan Tepera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. This is skied into short left center. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, number 35. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tepera rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far, and that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Stepping in, Peter Alonso. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes moves over. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
The 0-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. High and deep to left center field. Naquin racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box, Luke Maile, and he fouls this one off. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. His prior history versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Hernandez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Sir Anthony Dominguez answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. On deck, Carlos Santana. Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short.
Turner has it.
And there are two away now.
Now back.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a side. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Teoscar Hernandez will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at bat.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Trey Turner will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Luplow is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Riding into the box, Roberto Perez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the
Your
ninth.
attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 71, Josh Hader.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center
So
fielder.
stepping in, Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Stanton is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
8, Jordan.
He's set, and the pitch.
Low.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Marco Gonzalez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Josh Hader records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Blue Jays set 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-3. They stayed hot with their 10th at the big league level as the Red Sox disposed of the Diamondbacks 8-3.